Friends, this is Coach Tom here, and here is a video review of our game against Tampa Dynamo. Now, I'm playing with a new video software, so I only got like the tail end, but it does kind of exemplify everything that was going on. I'm super proud of the boys for their game against Tampa Dynamo. Biggest couple of takeaways. Number one, we just need to be more aggressive, and just kind of come out ready to play, ready to work. Number two, not diving in, making sure our defense is not swinging and missing, and just execution today. I think it was just one of those off days. It's not always the better team that wins that day; it's the better team that day that's going to win. And today it was Tampa, and I definitely think we have it in us to win. And just everyone's got to keep working on their technical touches, their abilities, at home, and that's how we'll grow together as a team. So definitely some shining lights. Again, I only have limited footage, and I'm not trying to call anybody out by name. I may use names, but this kind of applies to everybody, whether you're playing the outside mid position, the defensive position, attackers, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of focus is going to be on moving the ball out of the back, and just looking at our options, our passing options, and moving off the ball. And that's what we're working on. We're working on player development first at FC Sarasota. So making sure their technical abilities are good and making sure that as players, they're starting to see the game differently. Like, we're not a kick and run team, and we don't want to be a kick and run team. We want to build out of the back and work well together. So the more that they are working on their technical abilities at home, so that when they come to practice, they are good at passing, they are good at receiving. Now I can tell them where to pass and how to receive it. And that's kind of the philosophy that we're working with so far this season. So another thing I saw was throw-ins. How we can mark up better on throw-ins. So there's definitely some stuff to work on, but this is a developmental program. It's an academy program, so we're going to have these things. So I just appreciate everyone's patience and support with this team. We have a great group of kids, and I told them at the last thing, I said, we might not win this game. In the last corner, I said we might not win this game. I'm okay with that. What's most important is not right now winning or losing, but are you going to be a better player as a result of this game? And I can tell you, they're better players because of how much they were running today. They're better players because of their attitude. And how they kind of shifted gears. At the first quarter, they were really down, and then they kind of get more and more confident after a while. And they were better players for just kind of looking up and trying to find different things. So lots of stuff to work on, but I'm just really proud of the boys today. And our game yesterday, I have to kind of think of, like I said, I was playing with this software, so I'm a little out of it. But overall, I think, just continuing to play as a team is going to be really important. Oh, that is one thing I told the boys. I said, Ethan can't win this game. Jonah can't win this game. Eli can't win this game. I pointed at every single player. I said, you cannot win this game, but we can as a team, So working together as a team is going to be really huge moving forward. So again, thank you everyone for your support. And again, just I'm trying out these videos. I hope they're helpful to you and to your son. And as I get better with the filming of how I want to film them, I'll get better of how I want to edit them. And hopefully your son will see more time on the screen of cool goals and cool moves that they get to do. So, but here we go. All right, starting out with a throw-in. We got to mark a little bit better, but I love how Rocco's in the middle. He's playing a new position of our defensive midfielder. He's going to step up right here. Great job, Rocco. And he's going to lay it off. So it's a good example of our defensive midfielder stepping up to take advantage of that missed throw. Next up, here's a goal kick. It's going to come out to Rocco, again, that defensive midfielder position. He's going to receive it, and Eli's doing a great job getting his butt on the line here. Now, we just need a little bit more movement from the outside midfielder to give Rocco the options. And also our center midfielder. I do see Ethan's open here, but that's okay. And Rocco's going to try and play it up. We're going to try to get out of the way next time. But overall, not too shabby. Okay, here's another goal kick. It's going to go wide to the far side of your screen. We're going to roll it out to Rocco. And Ace does a great job. I think it's Ace on the side. So Rocco plays it to him early. Boom. And he's going to play it right off to Ethan. And now Ethan's looking up, and we're moving the ball forward, which is exactly what we're looking to do. Building out of the back from the outside. Just as we do it quicker and quicker, it's going to improve our opportunities to move the ball. Okay, this throw we were not marking up here. Our outside midfielder was just kind of standing in nowhere, and he should have been back a little bit more. That would have allowed Ethan to step over to the middle, and that way we don't allow them to get a shot off a throw-in. And diving in is obviously an issue in this play. Okay, here we go outside the back again. So Oliver's going to roll it out to Rocco over here. I think we lose the ball on this one. Let's see. Okay, so Rocco's got some time, but maybe he's not having any options. So I see our center midfielder not moving much. So we got to move off the ball to give our players options. We lose the ball, but Oliver does a great job scooping it up. Now, I would have liked to swing it to the other side because obviously all the players are there. He plays it out to Rocco, and that's okay. We can kind of work on it from there. No worries, but there's definitely room for improvement. And even here, Rocco, when he clears it out, if we could bring it to the center and then have our outside midfielder there, that'd be great. Okay, so here's an example of moving the ball out the back. Rocco's behind that coach. He plays it to Ethan. Ethan's got a quick touch. Boom to Eli. And Eli can 1-2 that back to Ethan, or he can look up. Again, that's a good example of moving it out the back and kind of a basic thing that we're looking for. Okay, sorry about that. That's it from the software I'm working with, but I'm not going to worry about it. But here's again, we're coming out of the back. Rocco gets control of the ball. In just a moment. Okay, Rocco's going to get control of the ball. He's going to look up to play to Eli, and so he clears it a little above Eli. That's okay. We're gonna work with it. Eli stays in pursuit. Great challenge. Maybe a handball. No worries. And that reflects or deflects over to Jonah. Now, one thing we're doing with Jonah as a striker, he's holding the ball more so than our other strikers, and our other strikers are really, really fast. So we want those fast strikers to come up, see how fast Eli is while Jonah's holding the ball. Now Jonah's got Eli as an option here. So one thing we're playing out is how our strikers are going to play. If we have a holding striker or more of a speed fast striker. And there's the goal. Woo woo.